So the other day, we had a couple come in that asked to speak to me. So I went out and talked to them, and they just felt in their heart to share a story that, for whatever reason, they wanted me to know about it and wanted to know what SVG could do to help out. And this story just melted my heart. Number one, that this couple would take the time to go out and share the story and do everything they can to try to help this young man and his mom. So they brought a newspaper article, and I got to read the article, and the story's about Ashley, who's a single mom, and her son Anthony, who's 9 years old. And Anthony's dealing with some medical issues that have quite frankly are life-threatening, and he needs a special surgery that can only be done in California. It's very expensive surgery. So, as I read the article and learned more about this, and I could just see the passion in this couple's faces that this young family needs some help. So today they're coming out to the dealership. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm a little anxious. I don't know. And I want to get to see this young man. I'm going to get to meet Anthony. And I understand he's really excited about coming out. And, he knows he's going to California to have this procedure done. He's excited about the trip. And anyway, it's watch this little portion of the show.
Hi, my name is Ashley Woods, and this little one is Dakota, this is Caleb, and this is Anthony.
I'm in first grade and I go to Woodland.
And what grade are you in?
Second.
No, third.
Third.
And you go to
Wearing
East.
East.
If you wasn't at school, you had the whole day off, what would you love to do all day?
Play my Xbox. Play hip hop all day. Something else.
Okay.
Kiss me.
Okay.
No, Fifi.
What would you like to do all day?
Stay around playing with my spy ball.
Your Spidey ball. My story starts about 9 years ago. I was 16 when I found out that I was pregnant, and I was in high school. I went to Riverview High in Florida. I found out that I was pregnant with Anthony. I made the decision to automatically to just go ahead and drop out and have my baby. Before I had Anthony, I had decided that I would go back after I had him. So after I had him, that kind of all got put to a halt. Anthony was born on April 29th of 2007. And beautiful, 6 pounds, 11 ounces, beautiful blonde hair, blue eyes. I was scared to death. God knows I was scared to death, but he was beautiful. I was excited, but scared. So when he was born, everything looked good, but that night he started having just small complications, nothing that I was too concerned about at that moment. But the next day, the pediatrician came in and looked at him, and she's like, well, he looks a little bit blue, so we're gonna take him down to the nursery. And then from the nursery, he went to pediatric intensive care unit. And that's when we found out that Anthony was born with a rare congenital heart defect. As a matter of fact, my mother, she was in the bathroom when the doctor came in, and I was laying in the bed because I had just had him the day before, and I was eating a French fry, and he came in, and Dr. McKenna, I'll never forget him. I'll never forget that man's face. He sat down beside me and he's like, your son has to have open heart surgery. And my mom, she was still in the bathroom, but she came out and I'm like, I automatically started crying, and she came out and I'm like, Mom, Anthony has to have open heart surgery. And she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he mentioned a hole at first. And we're like, that's fine. There's a lot of people that have heart murmurs, a lot. And he's like, no, Miss Woods, this is terminal. This is serious. Your son's gonna have to go through a lot of open heart surgeries. There's gonna be a lot of hospital stays. There's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. This isn't just, no walk in the park. So my mother was there, and she's been my rock. It was hard for us when we found out that he was really sick like that. My whole world was shattered. So then we got to see him before he went over there to Children's Hospital. I'm sorry. They brought him in an incubator, and they had cut his umbilical cord off and put wires in to put him on this medicine to keep him alive. So they had him on that medicine, so they got him to gain more weight and get a little bit bigger. And then that's when we did our first open heart surgery at 4 months. The tetralogy of Fallot is actually very common. A lot of people do get the tetralogy of Fallot. It's basically it's just 4 different defects. That's what it is. It's very common. But what makes Anthony so rare is the MAPKIS that he has. You have 2 main arteries in your heart. You have your pulmonary artery, which comes up like a trunk and V's off to your left and right lungs. Anthony did not have the trunk. The pulmonary artery was literally not there at all. So like each stage of his surgeries, they basically just went in and started putting him back together. That's what they did. The pulmonary hypertension is just high pressure in the heart. That's basically what that is. And with Anthony, he already has his right upper lobe, which is the tracheomalacia, which caused its narrowing to the lung, and it caused his right upper lobe to still to this day to be partially collapsed. So he's had I can't even count on my fingers and toes or how many times we've been in the hospital with pneumonia. I mean, numerous times. So, but the main one is really this MAPKIS. This MAPKIS is, it causes that, the right side on top of the pulmonary hypertension to just stay, high all the time. And that's not what we want, because the right side is working so hard, eventually, it's going to give out. The doctor said by the time he's 13, we could go into congestive heart failure if we don't get this surgery in California. It wasn't even easy with just Anthony. So when I had my other 2, our day-to-day basis is waking up super early, eating breakfast. I thank God for weekdays because it's school. We just, we try to live as normal as possible. We try to live in our normal. What is our normal to us? And school, when we come home, it's homework. After they get home from school, and it's dinner, and we watch a movie or we do some sort of activities, puzzles or what have you, and we go to sleep, and that's our day. We're not really out a lot because of Anthony, and I think that makes it harder on, the other kids also because, we're so scared, what if he gets an infection, it's hard for the boys because with Anthony, we don't want him to get sick. He can't, his immune system isn't like, mine or the boys' is or what have you. It just isn't. The boys know that, Bubby's sick and they protect him in every single way possible that they can. And that's what I love about them. Even though they're so young, they're there for him. So that's good for us. Where do we go fishing all the time?
At
Wayne Lakes. We like Wayne Lakes, huh?
In Fort Laramie.
Yes, Fort Laramie. That's fun. We get to go swimming and we have cookouts and fishing.
We get to go to that little park.
Yes.
Where's Fort Laramie mean?
It's just a park outside of town.
I want to be when I grow up is a cop. Yes, and they'll arrest people if they're doing something bad. I'm going to be a cop.
Wolverine.
You
Realistically, what do you want to be?
It has to be like fireman.
He's stuck on Wolverine. Caleb had it the hardest, I think,
Yes.
just because he's older and he understands that there is, an issue with his heart. And, I just try to explain to him, that it's going to get better. It just takes time. I know this is a lot right now, but it will, eventually get better. And I can remember this one incident when he first seen. Okay, hold on.
Look at Coco.
When he first seen Anthony, and Anthony was in diapers, of course, because of his stroke. He said, "Mommy, why is Anthony in diapers?" And I said, "Because he just can't get up and walk right now." And he said, "Mommy, he doesn't have to wear them diapers. We could take him." That was really emotional, huh?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. How'd you feel when you saw Bubby?
I'm sleeping, Mom.
Sad?
I'm sleeping, Mom. Mom, I'm sleeping. Why are you crying? Whoa, that's my favorite. Why are you crying, Mom?
Mommy's fine. I've been full-time mommy and caregiver, since the day he was born. So it's been really hard not to be able to work and have to rely off, the government. It honestly, that's the cold hard truth about it, but it's what's best for them, It sucks that it has to be that way right now, but it is what it is, but hopefully we can get through this and we can get our lives back, He can get his heart fully repaired and we can move on and be okay. That's how I get through, just praying to God, and that's what we do, that's what I do, just to be able to cope with it. I don't ask why anymore. I quit doing that a long time ago. But faith and family. Waking up and just being able to say I love you, and seeing them play and be happy for me. 85% of kids that's born with what he has, 50% of them die by the time they're 10, and 85 by their 18. His last surgery was supposed to be his full repair. But unfortunately, we ran into complications and he ended up having a stroke the day after his surgery. It got his whole left side. It got him in 5 different places on his brain. He wasn't able to walk or talk for like 3 or 4 weeks. We kind of had to just start all over like a newborn baby. He had multiple seizures for days on end after. I had to watch him be intubated on life support. I had to watch him have all these little probes on his head, to monitor if he was having seizures. He still walks, with a drop foot per se due to the stroke, and we're still, working on. He's doing a lot better with the bathroom thing. We're finally just now getting him. It's been a whole year to relearn how to do his name, and he'll be 9 in April. But this surgery right here it's a must. There's no way around it. This isn't just a cut that you walk in and have fixed or something that you can avoid. It has to be done, because if it's not done, he will die. So this surgery right here, they got to go back in and basically do everything over, and also most likely do more while they're in. So yeah, this one is gonna be the most dangerous by far. But he has stayed so positive. Even now, like, he knows his surgery's coming up. He's excited about it. I really don't think he knows, because I don't really like to talk about all the, the entailed details about it, as far as him being cut again, and having to be on life support and that. But he's like, "Is it time to go? When's my appointment, Mom? When's my appointment?" He's so up about everything, and he loves everybody. He is just so good to everybody. He's just a really good kid. He really is, and I love him. I wouldn't trade him for nothing. I just, not only for Anthony, I want to raise awareness for all these kids. Because as a mom, it's hard to watch your child go through this, not knowing if he's going to live. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
And just like any other parent, we want kids to bury us. We don't want to bury our babies. So, like I said, if you would like to donate, I would be so thankful from the bottom of my heart to help me get to California with him.
I'm scared.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Anthony. How you doing?
Hi.
Good.
What are you up to, buddy?
Nothing.
Hi, Ashley. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too.
Thanks for coming out
Oh,
here.
you're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Anthony, I hear you're going to California.
Yep.
Are you excited? I bet. I've never been there.
Yep.
Say us neither, huh?
Nope.
So you're gonna fly in an airplane and get to look out the window and see the clouds? Oh, it's gonna be fun. You're gonna have a blast. So, do you like cars? What's your favorite car?
Blue.
Let's go look at it. You wanna go look at the blue car?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on in here. You wanna sit on my lap? What do you think about this?
Great.
Well, you know you gotta put your hand right here so you can drive it. Right?
Yeah.
You like blue as your favorite color?
Yeah.
So Anthony, when you get big, you're gonna drive one of these nice Corvettes?
Yeah.
Do you know what these buttons do?
Nope.
So when we're listening to the music, you can push this button right here and you can make it go louder. And then you can change gears right here. Push that. These right here.
Mm.
Right. There you go. Yeah! That makes you go fast. You want to drive it?
Yeah.
We can't go out of the showroom. We have to stay right in here. So, when are we going to California? March 7th, so not too far out. It's going to be exciting. You want to turn?
Yeah.
Oh, you're strong. I see. Here, bud. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Push that button right there. Whoa! We are in gear. Whoa!
Not going fast.
All right, push the button again. You can shut it off. Good job. Was that cool?
Yeah.
Well, let's get out here. I want to show you something. There you go. Who's got his little car? We wanted to give him a little car. I got it right here.
Ooh.
Here, buddy.
What do you say? Thank you. Ooh, yay.
Yay. You want mommy to hold it?
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony.
Ooh.
We are really, really excited for you going to California. We're all rooting for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it for Anthony.
Say thank you.
It's really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hey, all my friends want to meet you, so will you go shake hands with everybody?
Say yes.
Huh? That's Blaine.
How you doing, buddy?
Say hi.
How's it going, bud?
Good.
I'm Brian. Scott.
Hi.
How's it going, little guy?
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm Jessie.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
Come here,
All
love.
right. Hey, I just want to say thanks a lot for letting us be a part of this. And hopefully we can bring some awareness to this. We have our show on SVG Motors Weekly. It'll air on Saturday on Channel 7 and then on Sunday morning on Fox 45.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll get some information from you and figure out how we can help out, okay?
Okay.
In the meantime, I need to get some of your information, your address, and that kind of stuff. And we're pulling for you guys, okay? We heard about what was going on, and your landlords,
They're phenomenal.
they really are great people.
Yes,
I mean,
they are.
they are pulling for you. They really are. They speak very highly of you, and so I'm disappointed that they're not here with us today.
I know. I love them. They're awesome.
Well, you know what? When people are in need, good people step up. They really do, and hopefully we'll find a few more out there that can give us a hand. So we're looking at doing some things to help out also. Every little bit helps, right?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm sure
Thank
we
you,
see
guys.
each other.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow. What an inspiration to see this young man who is faced with, not only him but his mother, faced with this life-threatening condition. And it's just a reminder that we're so blessed, those of us that have good health, and we're not having to deal with these major challenges in our lives. And I think that those of us that are blessed, that we should help out, because this could happen to anyone. Ashley has 3 kids, 2 of them are very healthy, and Anthony, unfortunately, has this condition. And SVG Motors Weekly was a show that we started initially, obviously to showcase our inventory and sell cars, but more importantly, my passion was for somehow using the dealership as a platform to highlight people that are overcoming challenges right here in the Miami Valley. The Rising Phoenix is about being down but not out. And there are excellent examples all over the Miami Valley, and Anthony is a perfect example of that. I'm asking that those of you at home, if you can see it in your hearts, to help out. On the screen we're placing where you can reach out, where you can help out. And let's help Ashley and Anthony have a better life. And again, a reminder that you never know. I mean, it can happen to any one of us. Life has a way of throwing us a curveball. Let's help these folks. Thank you, and God bless.